So guys, in the previous video I do have shared a lot of details about the acoustic guitar anatomy, and there's like few minutes of information regarding just the anatomy. So as important as it is to understand guitar anatomy if you're learning, another thing that is really important is to understand the anatomy of an electric guitar as well. So because my electric guitar, the only one I have, it's not with me right now. It has a really bad bend and it's in Delhi. It's somehow getting fixed. So now I'm going to give you some details. It's kind of same thing, same set of anatomy, just few things are different, the digital parts. So let's start with it. So if you have a diagram of electric guitar, probably if you have an acoustic one, you can always understand using acoustic guitar. So let's visualize that thing with the acoustic guitar. So this is the bridge, exactly the same thing. It's going to be metal. In this case it's like wooden, plastic and all that, but it's going to be metal in case of electric guitar. And then you have the same strings, and then you can see cylindrical kind of thing in the electric guitar, like 3 of them, 2 of them, 1 of them, totally depends. That's called the pickup. It's called pickup because you're going to pick up the frequency, the vibration, like this vibration. Over here it's this thing, the round thing called the sound hole, and over here it's not going to be the sound hole. In electric guitar, the sound hole will be replaced by an electromagnetic device called the pickups basically. So you can place any number of pickups basically, that whatever you feel like. People usually play it over here, over here, over here, so you get all that all that harmonics. If you're hitting here, if you're hitting, you get all that beautiful harmonics. And then you have a knob over here, it can be called the tone knob, or it can be the pickup selector as well, you can say that. So pickup selector is just like if it will be knob and 1 2 3 1 2 3, so you can turn up all the pickups or you can turn off all the pickups. That totally depends. It can be a knob or it can be like lever kind of thing. So yeah, so it depends on your electric guitar as well. So then you have the tone knob. So if you want to change the tone of the sound, that's like super handy stuff. And then you have the whammy bar, which is really important, so whammy bar is just like, you must have seen, like if you listen to a lot of Jeff, like he used like crazy amount of that. So the whammy bar is to just create that pitch bend and amazing sound. So it's amazing. If you're playing with fingers, whammy bar always helps you to create that beautiful pitch bend. And Jeff Beck, watch him playing, he's always like in his fingers, you're going to see him just playing and tweaking the whammy bar. And then I told you about the pickups, and then it's the same set of strings. Like it's not going to be the same like acoustic, electric have a different set of strings. So then it's exactly the same thing over here. You'll have all the tuning forks and all that, the same thing that I told you about these things. So in the first part of it, if I haven't discussed about the finger, like how to place your fingers, even if you're looking at the chord music, how to place your finger, then I'm going to share these details with you. So let's say like if you want to play any chord, okay, so if they have mentioned like let's say a C major chord, so there will be like, you'll see 1 2 3. If you Google it, you will see 1 2 3. So that 1 2 3 starts from this fret, from the very first one, this one, and then you have to put your finger 1 on this. That is going to be the second string, first fret, and then you have to put over here. See, first one is going to be over here, this one for the C major, and then the second one is going to be here, and the third one is going to be here. So it's going to be something like this. See, this is like some of C major scale. So this is like a C major scale basically. It has a fine sound. So this is C major scale. So just like this, what if you look at online, is going to, if you put your fingers like this is going to be the first finger, this is going to be second, third, fourth. So 1, online you can see it. Then they'll ask you to put your second finger, and 3. That's what 1 2 3 means. So 1 2 3 means you have to put your first, if it 1, then you have to put whatever positions they show you in this bar only. Mostly you're going to see like 4 bars, you're not going to see like 10 20 bars in the diagram. So this is the bar they are trying to say. All the time they're going to say this bar if you just Google all the chords. And then because it's bar chord, so this is like this, so that's why. Then else you have to create a bar chord, which is a totally different story, which I'm going to share later. But for the sake of simplicity of this one, it goes like this. So the finger 1, finger 2 and finger 3 over here. So it's always going to be like this. And always remember, guys, it's going to be exactly the same values and same set of techniques that you're going to use for acoustic as well as for electric. Few is going to be different because that has an electric field and you can attach pedal and you can manipulate the sound, but the core values are exactly the same. So keep playing guitar, and I'm going to share a lot of details regarding the same topics, so just subscribe and keep on watching.